Hello, Carrie here from Homestead How and the Carnivore Diet movie, along with my good buddy JT from the Poco Moonshine family. How's it going, buddy?
It's going good, man. I'm glad to be I'm glad you're back. I'm glad to be talking with you and hanging out. So it feels good.
Yeah, man, I'm glad to be back. Although I had a blast in Canada, it was a lot of work. It was kind of like when Jen and I had triplets the first week. It's kind of a blur. I don't really remember what happened. I got to go back and look at the footage. Like, oh yeah, that's what we did on Tuesday. That's what we did on Wednesday. I fell in love with our Netflix approved cinema camera over this trip. I've had the same camera for years that I built up on YouTube, like over 8 years, and so switching to this new camera, I wasn't too happy about it. There's lots of little bells and whistles and new settings, but I fell in love with it on this trip. I think I finally got it dialed in now. I'm going to film some stuff tomorrow with Emma. Try to get some real cinematic stuff. It's going to be a fun video, but yeah, that's looking forward to that for sure. So, man,
It's
we got a lot of
vibration.
people
You got to
jumping on
get
here.
used to that new vibration of the camera, and then you'll never go back.
Yes, yeah. I finally got it. There's so many settings on this thing. I finally just got it dialed in perfectly, and I cannot wait. Literally, I can't wait to share some of the footage and some of the words from Maggie and her wisdom. I want to put it out there now. Like I was saying to Adam, I'm like, dude, we just put one YouTube video out of this. It's gonna go crazy. It's gonna help so many people and inspire so many people. Just Maggie's words and her example, it's unbelievable. 82 years old. I was telling JT before this call, she's just ripped and she's just working circles around me and Adam at 82 years old with her muscles and with her mind. Like, she's so smart. Some of the stuff she was saying, I was like, let me take some notes. Like, slow down a second. Let me catch up here. So
Yeah, the documentary is going to be great. We have so much good energy just going towards it. We have people behind the scenes working, and we've got energetic Carrie here who can never sit down in except for a live stream, you guys, and barely then even. He's just you guys. He's putting in the work, and shout out to Adam too, man. He's
shout
really
out,
putting a
huge
lot of
shout out
work.
to Adam, man. For people that are new here, I know there's always new people on. Adam was, when I decided to do this documentary, he was the first one. He's like, I want to help any way I can. I'll sweep the floors. And from that day forward, he's helping me with everything. He was on the full 10-hour live stream, the 24-hour live stream. Shout out JT, who is a maniac and was also on the full 24-hour live stream. You guys are all wonderful. But yeah, Adam came out for the week with me filming Maggie, and he really brought it to the next level for sure. His skills with lighting and composition. I mean, this guy has photographed presidents. He's photographed for the NFL. He's photographed in National
NASCAR.
Geographic. He's next level at what he does. He's one of the best. And he brought that to the table, and it shows. It's going to really show in this footage. The very last day, JT, we built up. The first day, Maggie was so nervous to be on camera, so I hardly took the camera out at all. And this was our game plan. We're like, I want to meet her and get to know her too before I shove a camera in her face.
Yeah,
And then
yeah.
we became really good friends. Like, it's just so fun talking to her. And then we just built up until the last day. It's like everything to this point has exceeded every expectation I had, but we have one day left. And we went and rented all of this lighting equipment and camera equipment. And we had a full studio set up in Maggie's living room with Maggie and Mac. And it was surreal. So this was the purpose of the title of this video. I feel like I'm an imposter. I don't know how better to describe this. 6 months ago, a little over 6 months ago, I didn't even know what carnivore was. And JT, like, I need your coaching advice on this stuff. I don't know. It's so weird. I'm so humbled and grateful. But in 6 months, I've talked to Dr. Barry, Dr. Baker, Dr. Chafee, Dr. Lisa Weideman. We did the 24-hour live stream. I'm learning about carnivore. I did that 30-day video, and it seemed to it's inspiring a lot of people. That video is going nuts still. It's got, like, I think 800,000 views.
That's gonna hit 1 million easy.
I just keep getting comments from people. They're fired up and they're inspired. And now we're doing a documentary, which I'm like, in my head, when did I decide I could do a documentary? I'm not a documentary filmmaker. Yes, I've filmed a ton of stuff, videos for companies, businesses, commercials, YouTube, but that is a different ballgame from a documentary. So the title of this video was I'm an Imposter, day 215 on Carnivore, because that all came together filming Maggie and Mac on the last day. I was sitting on a stool and there's studio lights above my head. There's a professional boom microphone down over Maggie and Mac. They're all dressed up. It's been 2 hours of Adam and myself setting up and arranging, get the perfect composition, perfect lighting, everything. I've been prepping with all my questions, printing them out, like redoing them over and over in my head, what I'm going to ask them on this last day, trying to decipher the last 4 days of what I've already asked them. I was sitting there interviewing Maggie, and it wasn't even anything she said, but I teared up. A literal tear came down my eye, and I don't know exactly. It was nothing Maggie even said. It was just like, what is going on here? Sometimes I feel like, I said this to Jen the other day. I'm like, am I in a mental hospital imagining all of this is happening? Because I'm not a documentary filmmaker, and I'm sitting here like I'm Barbara Walters or something, interviewing Maggie and Mac, who just have this incredible story, and the gravity of the situation and the importance of Maggie's message was coming through to me loud and clear. And I'm like, this is so important. And at the same time, I'm so privileged, and I'm such an imposter for sitting here interviewing these people. I don't have the credentials or the experience to do these sit down Barbara Walters style interviews with
You
people.
do
So
though. You do. Praying to God is that's us talking to God, but intuition is God talking to us. And you had the intuition to do this. God was speaking to you, Carrie, and you answered the call. And it's going to feel weird. It's like going to a new school. We've all been there, and you've got to get used to where the lockers are, where the classes are, where the
right.
bubbler is, and then when you get used to it, it ain't a thing no more. You're going to be making tons of stuff, man. This is just the tip
Yep.
of the iceberg. It just hits you because you're moving so fast to God's call, and when you're filled with enthusiasm and passion, you're just going to ride that tiger, man. And it seems like you just halfway through the ride, you like realize, holy crap, I am riding a tiger. Holy
Right.
crap. Yeah, man,
Yeah.
you're riding a
I
tiger.
think that's what happened for sure. It was just crazy. And it was just a humbling experience. And I felt so grateful, but I felt the gravity. And you know what it was too, JT? It was this. I was realizing at that moment, Maggie's words and story, I truly believe are going to inspire millions of people. I know I've said that about Bill too, and I believe that too. But Bill's story is going to inspire so many people that, for Bill reasons, and Maggie's story, so many people are fearful of aging and all of these things. And even all that aside, just her example that at 82 years old, she's been eating carnivore for 6 years, and she's just absolutely thriving. She's a beast. She is ripped. She had her tank top on. She took her flannel shirt off. She flexed the muscles, and she was ripped. She put me and Adam to shame. Like, no joke. She could pick me up and carry me across the field, all the way out by the cows for sure. So it all hit me at one moment. And the thing of it is, it's like with this documentary, I said this from the beginning. I'm not a documentary filmmaker, but I think I can do this. I think with the help of a whole carnivore team. And the thing is, I don't see anybody else doing it, and it needs to be done. There's so many hopeless people out there. We're reaching a lot of them on YouTube, but there's millions and millions of people that never even go on YouTube that we can reach otherwise. So
What
yeah, I think all
flashes
of it
in
hit
my
me at
head,
that
Carrie?
moment.
What flashes in my head is what little did he know. And today I was talking with Dr. Tony, and I mentioned he had a cut on his hand, and he had this cut, and his mom took him to the hospital, and they gave him some medicine, and he didn't feel no more pain. And he says, I want to help other people not feel pain. And that's what made him want to become a
Mm,
doctor. So little did he know that cut on his hand would lead him to help so many people. And little did you know that little moment of time when you thought of doing this documentary, you could have even been sitting, just in your regular chair in your living room. But little did you know what big thing would come out of such a little tiny thought, just a little moment. You maybe weren't even around a bunch of people when you thought about it, but little did you know. And I love that statement. Little did we know, man. So the
yeah.
littlest things can have the biggest impact. So her sharing her story, little does she know, it's gonna be huge.
Yes. Yeah. I can't wait to share it. And shout out Dr. Tony Hampton too, and JT. I watched that interview this morning. I had a bunch of family and stuff going on. I didn't have much time, but I couldn't stop watching it. You nailed that interview. And man, God bless Dr. Hampton. He's the best. He's on a mission. You can see the thing I love about some of these guys is you got to look at the bias in the world when someone's telling you something, when your doctor's telling you something, or God forbid you get cancer and they're like, you got to do this, you got to do this. You're looking at a study, you're looking at whatever you're looking at. There's always some bias. And I don't see that with a lot of these doctors. Tony Hampton loves his family. You asked him, what's your hobby? And he's like, I don't know, dude. It's my family. I want to spend time with my family. I'm like, what a great answer. But at the same time, after spending the whole week at his clinic helping patients, probably seen hundreds of patients on his weekend on a Saturday, he's doing an interview with JT and he's trying to get the word out. What's his bias in there? Because he wants to build some big YouTube channel? No, he's doing it because he's on a mission and he wants to help people. And he's just a good guy. So
he's a gladiator, and we all are. This is a battle, man. You ever see the movie 300, Carrie?
Oh yeah.
That's us carnivores. And there's a lot of people who aren't carnivores, but we have no fear. And I'm not getting religious, but I am a religious guy, and I've got faith. And when you've got faith, man, and God's on your side, man, who can stand against you, Carrie? You know what I'm saying? So
right.
We got this, man. This documentary is going to be phenomenal. It's going to change so many lives. It's going to make a huge impact. Little did we know, just by this little stuff, man, it's going to be huge, guys. It's going to be amazing. It's going to be the best documentary I think ever made, man, because all the real life impact and culture change it's going to have.
Right. No pressure, right?
Hey,
no.
You know what? It's going to happen, man.
I believe it is too. And I think that was part of the reason I felt like a little bit of an imposter sitting there doing that interview. On the flip side of it, the emotion that came out was I can kind of see the documentary in my head already. So I've kind of watched it.
Oh, you got a vision. That means it's coming closer. And
yes.
The more you put the details in the vision, the more the momentum it starts. But you got to keep getting that vision, and it seems like you're getting it. And I'm telling you, with each filming, Bill and Maggie, I'm telling you, each one, you're gonna start getting the heebie-jeebies because you're like, holy crap!
Yes,
this is what I saw. Little did he know it would come together.
And I saw some stuff with Maggie that I didn't imagine seeing, and it took it to the whole next level. But it's really interesting how you say that, because that's what's happening. We went and filmed Bill first, and it was incredible, amazing, emotional story we got caught on camera. And then there's so much I learned from that experience that we took into Maggie that I think really helped. Like I said, just if imagine this, JT, Adam and I were talking about this. We're like, imagine that a big TV crew was supposed to go film Maggie, and they came in with 2 sound guys and 2 camera guys and a grip guy and this guy and that guy, and they just throw the camera in her face. They would never have gotten the story that we got. And it wasn't anything we were doing wrong. Like I legitimately, Maggie's going to be a friend for life, just like Bill is. It was all about building. The first day we were there, we built a fence with them, which was crazy. This is what you do on a ranch. And we wanted to document.
Man, you got to bond. You got to create a bond to get a strong connection.
And I said to Adam afterwards, I was like, you know what? This is kind of corny, but we didn't build a fence. We're building a friendship, and we were building trust, and we were working hand in hand, side by side with them. Plus, as a bonus, we got some amazing footage of what Maggie and Maggie at 82 years old is doing. When I say fence too, this thing was a crazy fence, JT. They had these pipes. They were this thick, this big metal pipes. Adam and I, on both sides of them, could barely lift them. And we're putting all of these posts in, like 30 of them all. This thing was a huge operation. So,
sounds like a Homestead How video.
Right. Yeah. We have so much footage from Maggie. It's a little overwhelming. It's probably like 40 hours worth of footage. I keep going through it. I'm like, oh, I forgot about that. Oh, that's a good part there. So
you're gonna have to expect a bonus disc or something, man, because there's no way we can put everything, but there's no way we're gonna not let you get away with not seeing some of this stuff. So however it comes together, just be patient with us, you know?
Right. And that was one of the things we took away too, was like, I said this with Bill, and it's true with Bill and Maggie. I have enough footage, and it's not just the quantity of footage, it's the quality and the story in it. Yep. I have enough for Bill that we could do a documentary on Bill. And now we have enough for Maggie that we could do a documentary on Maggie. And we've talked about that before. Initially, the plan is one documentary, a little bit about aging and Maggie, a little bit about obesity and Bill, a little bit about cancer and Jeff DeProsperous. I don't know if we're going to be able to do justice in one documentary for those. That's the goal still. But aside from that, having a series afterwards with one episode for each of those, maybe an hour, maybe an hour and a half. One for Maggie and aging, one for Jeff and cancer. That's more what I'm starting to think about now, which is very exciting, but also a little overwhelming. But we're still sticking with the main goal. Someone said in the comments those were oil rig drilling pipes. I think they're right. They're big metal heavy pipes.
Yeah, and Carrie, you and Adam took your enthusiasm out there just by showing up and the cameras and the passion. She was probably feeding off of that. Like, okay, it's an energy, man, and it's infectious and it spreads, man, the enthusiasm, and it just creates such a beautiful reaction. It really does, folks.
Well, the crazy thing with Maggie too is, and I fully admit it, people are like, shut up, Carrie. Sometimes I just ramble on. I think I've gotten better lately. I've chilled out more, especially with the interviews. I'm more quiet. I'm trying to be a better listener, but I get so excited and I start rambling and talking a lot. And Maggie is the exact same way. And she told me this. I'm not judging her. She said that to me. That was one of the first things she said. Carrie, when I start talking, I don't stop. And Adam looked at me and he gave me the eyes. He's like, oh, we got two of them here. So maybe it's a carnivore brain thing. When you get going on that subconscious level, stuff just starts coming out and coming out.
That's the way the brain should operate. It's
Yeah.
it's infinite. It's never ending. You're always going to have new ideas, and you're going to want to express them all and get them all out. So that's natural. And the more healthier you feel, the more you're going to be firing on all cylinders.
Right. Hey, I'll talk about Maggie for another minute real quick, but if you guys have any questions, throw them in the sidebar, live Q&A, whatever we want to talk about. Questions for JT, questions for me, questions about Maggie, questions about the documentary, or questions about the title. I just hit day 215 on Carnivore. Put a QQQ. I like the 3 Qs. It's easier for me to see. I'm
Day 200 what?
215.
215. Okay, I'm on 122.
Nice. Hey, 122 to 215, JT. I know I always say it. It just gets better and better and better and better. It's unbelievable. Yeah, day 215. I miss my breakfasts at Maggie's. Dr. Chafee messaged me after and he said the same thing. He's like, oh, I miss those breakfasts. That was one of the best part. Every morning we have a huge, it's usually just the one meal for the day.
You guys were eating like cowboys, man.
Yeah.
And you're surprised you missed the breakfast? Come on, man.
Well, I learned from it too, which is great because I preach it all the time. It should be called fativore. You got to get more fat. Maggie cuts up the beef fat into chunks, puts it in a cast iron skillet, salt on it. It was so good. I've been getting way more fat, but I haven't been intentionally doing that like she has. She does that every morning. So you have beef fat, bacon, eggs, sometimes some other meat or something like that. But man, that fat, I'm telling you what, I was energized after eating that for the full day. I felt better than I have in a really long time. And I hear from everybody, you got to get that fat. And people try to, and then I'll get a ribeye or something. But man, we were getting way more fat than I ever had before. And I felt great. So that's something I learned from Maggie, among many other things.
Yeah. I put bacon grease on everything, and I've been catching flack for it on shorts. They're like, dude, how do you, because I put bacon fat in with my hamburger. They're like, it already makes fat. I'm like, I want more fat.
Right.
Don't judge me.
And that good bacon fat flavor, some good stuff.
Was it beef bacon or pork bacon?
That was pork bacon.
Okay.
And that was a treat. That was another interesting thing with Maggie. She runs a cattle ranch, but she sells that stuff. She doesn't consume a lot of it on her own. So a lot of the meals were like ground beef, which was delicious, by the way. It was some of the best ground beef I've ever eaten. She'd have ground beef on the table and then some really cold butter. You take a little slice of the butter, put it in with the ground beef, and the ground beef flavor was fantastic. We had chicken another day, all sorts of stuff. But we had deer another day. That was really good. But lots of eggs for sure.
Yep, those are good for energy.
Yeah. So day 215 on Carnivore. I don't know what else to say about it. It just gets better and better. Everyone told me that, and it's true. I feel better day after day. I'm maintaining my weight. I was gonna do lion diet, but when I went out by Maggie, I didn't want to be rude because I know that she cooked a lot of eggs. So I was gonna start lion when I got back, but I haven't started yet.
Yeah, I was thinking about starting the tiger diet myself.
Yeah.
Yep.
Nice.
It's the same thing as the lion diet. I just, obviously, as you guys can tell, I like tigers more than lions.
That's cool. Got your own name for it. Hey, if you do it, maybe we'll team up and do it. I was pumped up about doing it. I had some back pain before I went to Alaska, and I think it was from something I ate at a restaurant. I was thinking it was the bacon and the eggs, But now I really think it was from something I ate at a restaurant because I've been eating bacon and eggs all week and it hasn't been bothering me. After I did my fast, it went away. I think it was some inflammation from something I ate at a restaurant. I'm always careful when I go out to eat.
Fasting is so good for the body. It's literally why it's mentioned in the Bible, folks. That's not by chance or coincidence. That's in there for a reason, because it's really healthy for the body to reset once in a while. You don't always have to plug yourself with food.
Yeah, I'm so glad I did it, and I'm not trying to brag, but it was so easy compared to when I did this on the standard American diet. It was a nightmare when I did it before. This 5 days I did, nothing but water for 5 days, a breeze. The only thing that was bad was, the very first day around my eating window, which is like noon to 1, I normally eat. I got really hungry, my stomach started growling, and that was a little uncomfortable. And then it went away, and that was it. That was really it. I didn't have any headache. No, of course, a lot of people do a fast and they get the keto flu because they're coming from standard American diet and they're trying to fast and get into ketosis. I was
That's too
already in
much.
ketosis, so it was a breeze. I'm gonna do more. Not 5 days again,
Well,
but
the
I'm gonna
next
do
one you
more.
do, I'll do with you, bud. So
Yeah,
just let me know, and we'll get a whole bunch of people. Brett from Hoosier Carnivore says he'd be down too. So
Brett did it with the last one too. That
yep,
guy's awesome. I'm
he's
looking
awesome.
forward to meeting him. I think I'm gonna be seeing him, which is a great transition. We announced this just yesterday. Hoping JT can come out too. 11/11, November 11th in
Hi,
Chicago.
town.
We're having a meetup with the man himself, Dr. Tony Hampton, myself, Adam, Alia, JT. You think you can make it?
Probably, honestly, I don't really have anything booked that day. I just got to see what my wife's doing and coordinate with my boss, obviously.
Right.
But otherwise, more than likely, she was taking a nap earlier and she just woke up. So I said, hey, I'm going to go link up with Carrie. So
Nice.
I'll talk with her about that. But otherwise, I'm pretty sure. And I would love to meet you guys, honestly.
Oh, that'd be awesome. So we're doing a meetup. It's $50. I know that's a lot, but every penny is for the Carnivore Diet Documentary. It's from 5 to 7 p.m. and it's first come, first serve, and it's starting to fill up. We announced it yesterday, and a bunch of people signed up. So, if you want to sign up, you go to carnivoredietmovie.com/Chicago. carnivoredietmovie.com/Chicago. I should add that to the description of this video. I just realized I forgot to do that, but I'll leave it in the sidebar here too.
Exposing Darkness says, I bought my ticket for 11/11. Let's go.
Nice.
Are you going to put the link for that in the description of this video, Carrie?
I will. Yeah, I should have done that before. I just put it in the sidebar, and I'm
Just as
putting
long
it.
as you do it even after the video, so people watching the replay can go in there. And if you're watching the replay, shout out to you. You're and live. Appreciate you guys.
Yeah, Chicago meetup 11/11, 5 to 7 p.m. And Dr. Hampton confirmed he's going to be there, and I think his wife is going to be there as well, which is awesome. And I'm going to be there. Adam, Alia, hopefully JT, Emma might come, and then we got some other YouTubers to be announced that are probably going to show up. And we're going to be walking around with the Netflix camera. We're going to be filming that day for the documentary, and we might actually film or do a live stream. We haven't decided yet during the event, so we'll be walking around with the camera live streaming. So it's going to be a lot of fun if you want to be
Yeah,
on
don't
camera.
sleep on this opportunity, folks. Not only do you get to meet everybody, you got the Netflix camera, you got Dr. Tony Hampton, you get to see a new area. Come on, man.
It's going to be fun. And then afterwards, we're going out. We're trying to figure out where. This is not part of the $50 deal. It's optional, but we're trying to find a place to go get a steak dinner. And myself and Adam, I think Alia said she wouldn't be able to make it, but we're gonna try to get a bunch of people. We're gonna open an invitation if we can find a place on a Saturday night that can accommodate everyone. So that's kind of the plan there. And then JT, guess what's happening after that?
Let me know. Let me know. Tell me. Hit me with it.
I'm going to be traveling in a car 7 hours east of Chicago back to Canada, another part of Canada, a much different part of Canada, to film my good friend, Mr. Jeffrey DeProsperous, who's going through stage 4 cancer, but he's killing it on carnivore. He's doing fasting carnivore. He's got his own regimen, and he's just an amazing inspiration.
That'd be
So
the
we're gonna,
next t-shirt. Killing it on Carnivore, folks.
yeah. Shout out Shane, Sightless Carnivores on that one.
Yep.
Yeah, so I'm really looking forward to that. Jeff just confirmed. I still have to book it. Adam may be going with if he can schedule it in his schedule, but it's going to be incredible. Jeff has such an inspirational story. He was diagnosed with stage 4 cancer Was told it's incurable, it's inoperable. You have months left to live. It's spread to your liver. It's completely covered your liver up, and you got a couple months left to live. And I believe that was over a year and a half ago. And he took his very good friend Dwight, who I think I'm gonna get to meet when I'm out there and possibly film him as well. What a good friend this guy is. He told him, dude, you got to watch some of these videos. And there were videos about fasting and cancer and carnivore and some of the amazing work Professor Seifried has done is one example. And Jeff started doing it. And I'm telling you what, given the situation that Jeff is in, that man is literally doing everything he can in his power. Fasting for 5. That's why I fasted the other day. I did it in solidarity with Jeff. The day he started fasting, I fasted, but he's done it 30 times. 30 times he's done it. He fasts for 5 days, and in the middle on Wednesday, he gets chemo. And chemo, there's been so many studies and stuff done on this. It's so much more effective when you're in ketosis or you're fasting. That cancer thrives on sugar. And there's lots of studies on this. That's why it's so sad when you go to these chemo treatments. Jeff was telling me they come around, they give you cookies and Ensure.
They want to make sure you're going to come back for the next treatment. You know, I was at the dentist. They were handing away suckers to the kids when I was leaving the dentist office. Like, what a way to keep I think it's disgusting, man, when you literally try to keep your customers coming back and it's not for a healthy reason. I think that's disgusting, man.
Yeah, honestly. It's got to change. And that's Jeff's biggest message. I could hear the urgency in his voice. He's like, I just want to get this out there. I'm not telling people they have to do what I'm doing. I'm not telling people they have to do carnivore. I'm not telling people they have to fast. I'm simply saying if someone is diagnosed with cancer and say they have months left to live, this should be an option presented to them that, hey, you may be able to not only extend your life, but you may be able to have a better quality of life fasting and doing these things. It's an option for you. And it was never presented as an option to him. Thank God his friend told him about it, or he never would have known. And the same story goes for his friend, Ronnie, who had similar stage 4 cancer and was told she would die. She's completely cancer-free right now, 100% cancer-free. She did fasting and she ate really clean. She wasn't quite carnivore, but she ate really clean, and she wrote a book about it. We're actually doing a live stream. We did a video a while back, and we're doing a live stream together Thursday at 7 p.m., I believe. You can see it on my channel. It's going to be Ronnie and Jeff, and it's going to be live. If you have questions about cancer and fasting and their regimen, he has a whole regimen. It isn't just, he doesn't just do carnivore and that's it. He fasts, he does carnivore. He's got an exercise regimen. He was a former gym teacher, so he's got the whole thing. So he's going to answer all those questions. I'm really looking forward to that, because the purpose of the documentary, the whole reason I did it was because I was hopeless with depression for 10 years. Completely and utterly hopeless. There's no option. There's nothing left for me.
Imagine imagine having cancer, feeling like crap, being already depressed and with anxiety, and then someone who you're looking up to help you and take care of you looks you in the face and tells you they want you to believe that you only have months left. Man, the amount of superhero those types of people have to look back at the doctor and say, I'm not going to accept that. No. I'm not going to accept that. You know, I'm going to do this. I'm going to fight. You know, sometimes life is hard enough as it is. We all get depression and anxiety. But imagine someone telling you that you are not going to live more than a couple months. I can only wrap my mind around that just the tiniest bit, man. I can't even. But those are superheroes, and we're getting them in the documentary, folks. Like, come on, man.
Right. Yeah. So for me, the whole purpose of the documentary was to reach the hopeless. I've said that from the beginning. And what is more hopeless than being told you have stage 4 cancer and you have months left to live, and that's it? So I'm really looking forward to filming Jeff. And just one thing, if you guys don't get a chance to watch that live stream, or we did another video, I suggest go watching it. If you know anyone with cancer, I'd suggest watching that video, or just don't even watch my channel. Go watch Professor Thomas Seifried. The work that man has done for decades, and nobody's listening to him or hearing him. Studies and science and facts. Decades he's been working on it. Anyone that has cancer should know about Professor Seifried and his work. One thing I want to mention, this is what I learned from Jeff and Ronnie on the last call, just in case you don't have time to do any of that. They said, if you get cancer, this is what you need to do. You need to take things into your own 2 hands. That's the most important thing. And then the other thing is you have to You have to get proactive. You have to do it. You have to put in the work. A lot of these doctors will just say chemo and chemo only, and you just sit back and you can eat whatever you want. You can do whatever you want, and you can just wither away doing chemo. And you have to take action into your own hands, and you have to do it. That was Ronnie's advice. Who practices what she preaches. She had stage 4 cancer, and she's running marathons, and she was exercising, going through. I can't even imagine the suffering people go through with chemo, and she would get out and exercise and jog and run after that. And it was probably the hardest thing in the world, but she pushed herself so hard to do it. And Jeff is doing the same thing right now. Goes in for chemo on Wednesdays. Dude's texting me how he's out exercising. He's at the gym afterwards. Where if I know if I had that chemo, the same chemo he had, I'd probably be laying on the ground, like having trouble just getting up. It just completely kills your system. These guys are they're amazing individuals.
They're superheroes, man. And it seems like they just naturally know that the best defense is offense. Yeah. You know, like why sit there and just play defense, man? Like you said, get proactive
and have a plan.
Start drawing up some new plays, man. Sneak the ball this way. Then if you can't get that way, sneak it this way. Like that's the best defense. Right? It's a good offense. So
they were just told chemo and chemo only, and they're like, no, I'm going to make a plan. I'm going to fast, and then I'm going to do ketosis, and then I'm going to exercise. I'm going to see an osteopath. I'm going to do everything I can to set myself up as best as possible. And that plan, it can give them hope. I mean, it can give them something versus just go in there and get chemo and that's the end of it. So that was their other big advice. Take it into your own 2 hands. Go out and get it and do it, and make yourself a plan. No matter how dire the situation is, you have to have a plan.
Yeah, it says in the Bible, man, I hate to get preachy, but, you know, without a vision, the people perish. So you got to have a plan. You got to, otherwise, exactly, he knew with their plan, that was no plan. It was a lack of a plan. So plan and have a vision, folks, and then execute it. You know, be brave like these. Jeff, man, what a superhero, dude.
Yeah, for sure. Such a great story too. Hey, his channel is Blessings on My Journey. Go check him out. Give him some love and support. But we're doing that live stream together on
You want Thursday. Me to pull it up on YouTube?
Yeah, if you could, that'd be awesome. Shout out, Jeff. Blessings on My Journey. And I said to him, why do you call it that? And it's just the best response ever. He said, Carrie, since I was diagnosed with stage 4 cancer and told I had months left to live, I look at every single thing in my life as a blessing. Gratitude, every single thing.
Here you go, buddy. Consider me like the secretary tonight.
There it is. Awesome. That's Jeff there with his sons and wife. Oh, look at that. He's over 3,000 subscribers already. I love to see that.
Yeah, if you guys could go and help him get up to 4,000 and beyond, let's go, man. You can literally subscribe to a real life superhero.
Yes.
Come on,
he's out there throwing the shorts up and everything, and they're so good. Every time I watch him, he's showing what food he's eating, what he's day in the life of a carnivore. It's just incredible when you see him too. I just watched a short he did today. He was at a store buying a bunch of meat, and I was like, "That's a proper cart of meat, sir. That looked really good." But you look at this guy, and if I imagine myself,
smile on him, man, with all he's going through.
Yes, it's unbelievable.
Beautiful person, dude.
Stage 4 cancer, and not just a cancer, but going through the chemo and fasting for a week and all this, and you see the energy this guy has. It's amazing. It really is amazing.
Gary, I can barely sit down right now, man. I'm getting so pumped up, dude. I got to calm down.
Yeah.
I'm getting pumped up, dude. I'm telling you, how could you not get pumped up from someone fighting that type of battle with all that courage? Like, how does that not feed off on you guys with some of us don't have anywhere near problems as that. And if that doesn't encourage you to know that your life is worth fighting for, man.
Yeah, for sure. The whole thing with cancer too was initially it wasn't in the documentary, and now it is a centerpiece of the documentary because I said this before, but it's a microcosm, it's a representation, it's a reflection of the bigger picture in the whole world. When you look at the grocery store and everyone is sick and unhealthy and heart disease is through the roof and all of these things are, why is it? Professor Seyfried says cancer is mostly caused by chronic inflammation from people eating crappy, sugary food for a long time. Yes, you can get cancer from smoking. You can get cancer from other reasons, but most of it is from chronic inflammation. And then you go into the doctor, and the only thing they tell you is what? Here's some expensive chemotherapy, and that's your only option. And they don't give you anything else. Just like if I went in there with depression and I went in there, well, here's some SSRIs that I took for 10 years, and they did nothing for me as my depression got worse and worse and worse. The answer was the nutrition. The answer was nutrition, and they don't talk about it. The whole cancer thing is who can't relate to cancer or know someone that has been impacted by cancer. And you just look at the cancer situation from how it's caused to how it's treated. It's the exact same situation with all of these other subjects we're going to be covering in the documentary. It's what we're putting into our body and then treating it incorrectly. Go for a doctor for, I have depression at the doctor, and they don't treat the depression. It's the food. They try to give you a pill to mask it. It does nothing. And then the problem just keeps going on and on. And it's the same thing with IBS. It's the same thing with gout. It's the same thing with inflammation. It's the same thing with heart disease.
Gary, disease is a body that's not at ease. And yes. I feel like when you get the proper nutrition and you've got community around you and people building you up, and you're putting your mind into books, and you're reading scripture, and you're loving your family and spending time with them, Jeff's body is moving back into ease. So when he beats cancer, it is no damn surprise to me, because he's working to change his whole, what's going on inside him, and get his body back at ease and not live in fear, in which that kept his body not at ease and put him into a disease. So he's on his way, and I have no doubt, man, he's going to beat cancer. Going to beat it since he's going to take this belt off and whip that thing.
Yes. Yes. So I'm so excited for the doc, and for even more now, because it's like every time we go out and film, we learn some more, we improve some more. And but the footage we got with Maggie was incredible, and now on to Jeff. And yeah, I can't wait. And we're going to be filming. This is the other announcement I didn't even really mention, but the whole purpose of the Chicago meetup, Dr. Tony Hampton in Chicago. We're going to be filming him for the doc in a professional setting. I can't wait. That's going to be so exciting.
Yeah, and shout out to Dr. Tony, man. He was on my channel today. Little old me. I'm really not popular at all in the carnivore scene. I'm not. When you look at my views to Carrie's the poster boy. You know what I'm saying? I'm the guy who's putting up the posters. You don't know who sees me, But he was on there, and he was really raising everybody's awareness, and that's with knowledge, And when you have knowledge, that gets rid of the fear. Fear is a lack of knowledge. So when you have more knowledge, it takes away the fear, and it gives you confidence, and confidence makes you excel. That makes you prosper. So if we want to prosper, we just got to get the right knowledge. The carnivore diet, having the community around you, having your family, knowing that you can fire your doctor. All these things are going to pump you up and give you the courage you need to not live in fear anymore, folks. We don't have to live in fear. We've got the answer. The prayer's been answered. We just got to get it out there on this documentary.
Yeah. Love it. Man, you're killing it too. Give yourself some more credit. Everyone go subscribe. JT Poco Moonshine Family, link in the description below. You did a heck of a job with that interview today. I keep watching your stuff. It's getting better and better. I so appreciate you too. If you ever watch JT's channel, which you all should be, he's got Carnivore Diet Documentary plastered all over the frame, and he's been promoting it and helping it. But really, that was a next level interview you did with Dr. Hampton. I was taking some notes for when we do the documentary and film him for sure. I love what you're saying. Fear is a lack of knowledge. That's why we're doing the documentary, and that's why so many people are scared of carnivore, because we've been told our whole lives, you're going to get a heart attack if you eat meat. It's going to clog your arteries. And it's all of this fear. But when you get to the truth of the matter, it's not scary at all. It's like, how foolish was I? Everything is just so backwards, but it's just a matter of doing that research. And the beauty of all of this is 100 years ago to do this research, it would have been hard. Now you just pull your phone up and you look on the computer. It's all out there. You got a 1,000 Dr. Berry videos you can watch to answer any question and help you overcome those fears with the proper knowledge. So
that's why sharing these stories is so important. Little did we know, like I said again, that cut on Dr. Hampton's hand, it would have seemed like nothing, but it led him to getting into the medical field and to helping all these people, and then to carnivore. And now he's going to help even more people, all from a cut on his hand. Like it's the littlest things in life that you wouldn't expect, but God can make the biggest things happen. So that's why when I'm doing these interviews, if they get 100 views, 300 views, 600, whatever, it doesn't matter. I know that little thing I did is going to be like that cut on Dr. Tony's hand, and it's going to hit somebody so hard, just like Carrie's 30-day video hit me, and it's hitting a bunch of other people. And if you guys haven't seen Carrie's 30-day video, check that thing out. It's on its way to 1 million views. It can't be stopped. It can't be stopped. It's on its way.
Yeah, it's so weird. It's only been 6 months. It seems so quick, but then the 30-day video seems like it was so long ago. It's such a weird thing, thinking about it in different perspectives like that. But
But aren't you
Um,
glad you made it? Aren't you glad you opened up your big mouth, man, and told your story? It's
I
beautiful. You
am.
needed to do that.
I so am, but it's so crazy thinking back. I mentioned this before, but that was going to be one video. I'm like, I'm not a carnivore guy. I just did carnivore. I had some amazing results over 30 days. I do YouTube. Let me do this one video. But yeah,
Little did he know.
once I started getting the responses and the comments on that thing and seeing the other people saying, "Oh, I've been doing the same thing here. I had the same results as you," and I'm hearing that over and over and over again. It was yeah, it turned into, well, let's do another video. It turned into like, this is a responsibility. There's a lot of people suffering out there that are hopeless, that don't know about this, and it's just knowledge. They just need to know what the truth is.
Yeah,
And
and the fear will go away instantly. It's like, man, if you guys ever been in a dark room and you get scared, and your mind will start coming up with all this crap, and then all of a sudden you turn on the light, and you're like, oh, there's nothing there. Like, why was I afraid of something? That's what lack of knowledge is. You just need to turn on the light, gain the knowledge. Light is awareness, knowledge, and you'll be like, oh, wow, that's, man, how did I not know? But we can't beat ourselves up. I asked Dr. Tony today what his favorite superhero was, and he said Black Panther. And I said, man, it's funny you mention him, because I think that would have been a guy who benefited from keto or carnivore, but we can't beat him up. And God bless, rest his soul, he didn't know what he didn't. You don't know what you don't know. So that's why we got to get this message out, because people don't know what they don't know, and we need to help them understand and give them that awareness, and then the fear's gone. They can live and prosper and be filled with courage.
for sure, yes, awesome. I'm going through some of these comments here. Oh,
Oh,
here's
there's so
one.
many, man. Good luck.
Yeah, Carrie's 30 video was the second I saw after Joe Rogan and Jordan Peterson convinced me to get started. Oh, awesome, Paul. I'm glad I helped.
He's a
That
poster
Jordan
boy, man.
Peterson fella, man, that guy has helped more people on carnivore. I get that so many times. His testimony on Joe Rogan really opened so many eyes. Why? Because I guess he's one of the smart. They posted his IQ before. I think he's like one of the smartest people on the planet. If you just listen to the guy talk, it's like there's probably something to this. If Jordan Peterson has been doing this for several years.
We
Plus,
got to
just
try to
his,
get him for the carnivore calendar.
yeah, try to get him for the Carnivore Diet Documentary too.
Yeah, yeah,
In
there
the
you go.
works. Hey, Adam, my good buddy, Carnivore Today. Sign up for the meetup in Chicago.
Adam's working
CarnivoreDietMovie.com.
again. Dang, man, this guy's he's turning into a Terminator.
He is nonstop.
I don't know what model he is, the 3000, the 4000, but he's definitely a Terminator, man, and he's here to help us. Thank goodness. Shout
Yeah,
out to you, Adam. That's my buddy. He was the first guy to allow me to interview him, man. He was my first. He'll always be my first. Love you, Adam.
awesome. All right, I'm almost. I'm just starting some of these
Jan Smith
comments.
says, "How is Jen doing?" I want to know too. How's my girl doing? How's Jen doing?
She's doing great. She is hardcore keto. She hasn't transitioned back to carnivore yet,
She's
but
looking great. She don't need to do it if she don't want to. She's looking phenomenal, man. You guys should see her. She's glowing. She's got the keto glow.
yep. Yeah, she's doing it. She's doing good. She's doing really well on keto. She's feeling a lot better than she was before. Isn't snoring. The only thing is, I can't say anything critical because people get mad at me, but she's my wife and I care about her and she's probably watching. The only thing is, and I'm going to keep nitpicking on it because I want to live a long and happy life with Jen. I want to grow old with her. And the one thing she keeps doing that's driving me insane is we'll go, she'll eat like a salad, right? Low carb, but then she'll put like ranch dressing or something on it with the horrible seed oils. Or if we ever go out to eat, we try to keep like a date night once a week. So sometimes we'll go out to eat like once a week. She'll get a salad with the dressing on it. I'm like, you gotta, I'll pay for it. What do I gotta do? I'll help you make it. We gotta make you some clean dressing without those seed oils in it. Those things scare the heck out of me. I don't know who I was doing a video with recently, and they're like, in some cases, those seed oils can stay in your body for years. Years.
Just give her time, though, Carrie. If we
Yep,
chase somebody, they're either going to give us a fight or flight response, and we don't want either one, man. We got to lead by example. And,
for sure.
you guys are married, so just give her time and, just be a good example. Just love her up, man. And I'm
Yep.
sure she'll
Yep.
she'll make her
I've been
good
really
decisions.
laid back, and I just mentioned it so because some people don't know. I didn't know. That used to be my go-to before carnivore when I was doing keto. Oh, I'm eating healthy. I'm having a salad with ranch dressing, and it was pretty
I can't
healthy,
picture
except
you
for the
eating a salad now. That's why I'm laughing, not at
right,
anything else. But I just can't picture your ass eating a salad now, man.
right. Hey, shout out Adam in the comments. That's Maggie's YouTube channel. People were asking that yesterday. She doesn't have any videos up unless she put one up since yesterday, but she will be soon.
What's her
She's
channel called? I can pull it up here for you.
Adam just posted it on the screen there. Alberta Rancher 7780. She's gonna have some videos up there soon though, so give her a subscribe and get prepared because she's got a whole bunch of videos on her phone. I'm like, Maggie, those are perfect videos. Let's go.
Yeah, I'll have to copy and paste this here when I'm working on it, folks. Here.
All right, I'm just going through some of these comments. Let's see, how far back am I here? I'm almost caught up now. Karen Harrington said JT is a great interviewer. Yeah, man, you've been killing it.
When I learned how to interview from Carrie, and little did he know. Back to that again. I'm telling you, that's the theme. That's my theme tonight, you guys. Little did Carrie know. Little did he know that by inviting me on his channel to share my story, I would start my own podcast, Chatting with Carnivores, and help people share their stories and just change as many lives as we can. So little did you know, this is the Maggie's channel. You guys, there's no content on it yet, but she's working on it. But if you guys want to be subscribed early, that way you're ready for the first video drop. It's right up there. So, and Adam was nice enough to put the link in the chat. Sorry about that.
Oh, hey, JT. Yeah, thank you, Adam. Awesome. JT, I got one other thing of good news when I got back from Canada. I wanted to share with you quickly.
I love good news, man. I'm all about it. I don't watch the real news. I like good news. Let me have
time for that real news, for sure. So I've talked about the ripple effect before on Carnivore Diet and how I started it, then Jen and Emma and my daughter Lily, and then my mom and stepdad, and then my younger sister and older sister. My older sister was really struggling with it for a while. And I think like a month ago, she called me kind of out of the blue, and I was like, oh man, this is gonna be it. She's gonna be like, I can't keep doing it. She was getting sick of eating meat. She's like, I don't know how I can do this forever. I'm just getting sick of it. I'm like, it'll come around where you start craving it. She's like, I don't think that's me. That maybe that's you. That's not me. But she didn't quit at that time. And that was like a month ago now. And right when I got back from Canada, she called me again, and I was like, oh man, this is it. She's done now. She's given up. It's like, you don't owe me anything, but she's just keeping me posted or whatever, a little inspiration. She called me up and she's like, Carrie, you don't believe what happened. She said, I'm craving meat now. I'm craving fatty ribeyes now. She like Jen has this aversion going from vegetarian to this. A lot of people do. Melissa, my sister, did. She had that. She was still doing it. She was doing carnivore this whole time, but she'd eat a lot of chicken and she'd supplement with a lot of butter. And you and I both know that's great, but nothing beats a big fatty steak or that beef fat. You get that fat in you. It's hard to do all of that with just butter and chicken. So that was
Carnivore,
amazing.
I would cut I'd be one of those guys. I don't know if anybody out there can relate. Let me know in the comments if you guys did this too. Would cut the fat off the steak and kind of push it to the side with the knife and the fork and then go after all the meat. Now I'll cut the fatty piece, not just the fat off, but I'll cut a piece of chunk like on the edges there with all the fat. I'll take the edge parts first because that fat just melts in your mouth when it's nice and warm. Like, I don't know if I'm the only one, but it literally melts in my mouth now, like butter, literally.
Your body's like, dude, JT, you finally figured it out, man. After all of these years, that's what I need. Give me more of that. So yeah, that happened to my sister. I thought she was going to call to say she's done with carnivore, and she's called to tell me she's killing it on carnivore. She's craving meat. She's hitting the gym, and she said my clothes are just falling off now.
Oh, tell her be careful.
Right? Yeah.
No, my sister's doing keto too now. She still thinks I'm a little crazy for doing carnivore, but she's trying things out, and she's down at least 12 pounds now. And she's like, holy crap, this low carb thing is the way. I'm like, yeah, it is, man. And carnivore is an even better way, you know, but I'm here to promote low carb and carnivore. I'm telling you, because it's a lot better than high sugar and all that stuff.
1,000 times better. So yeah, shout out to my sister. I'm so happy for her. It has nothing to do with either like, oh, she's losing a bunch of weight. One of her big reasons why is mental health. Like I said before, this was my mental health history, 10 years of just suicidal, horrible depression. And sadly, my sister has a lot of mental health issues as well. It runs in the family. My mom, everyone has it. So like when I get the phone call and I think she's quitting, that's what I'm thinking in my head is like, I know this is going to help. This is the only thing that's going to help you. feeding your body the proper fuel for forever going forward. So I'm so happy for her that she's doing it, and she's doing, and she likes the ribeyes. I had one of the best ribeyes ever at her house when Emma and I flew to Alaska. Her house is on the way to the airport. We stopped there. We got a ribeye and we cooked it over a charcoal grill. And man, I don't know what happened, but that was one of the best ever. And she had it. And my sister had it, but she just had a little bit. I'm like, what are you doing? You got to eat more. She's eating chicken. I'm like, no, eat that ribeye. And she's just had this aversion to it. So come full circle now, and she's killing it. So
quick question for you, Carrie. You just
yeah.
showed the pill bottles. Now that was when your body was in disease, not at ease. Now that you don't need that stuff, what's the difference between your body then that wasn't at ease and that it is now at ease?
Oh my goodness. I don't even know how to answer that. There's so many answers to that question. So now that I'm not on these, well, first of all, these didn't do anything for me. They literally did nothing for me. Some of the antidepressants made me feel like a zombie, so I could just get through life, but without any emotion whatsoever. It was no way to live. I was hoping that these would just stop the depression. What's happened on Carnivore is the depression stopped, but it's not just that. It's the opposite of whatever depression is. My default mood now is that of happiness. I literally, this isn't a joke. I used to grind my teeth at night when I would sleep, and during the day I would hold all my stress and tension in my jaw. My teeth were always constantly biting down, just that tension there. I don't have that anymore. It's a default smile. I wake up in the morning a lot of times. I said this before when I did the fast. Jen looked over at me, and I'm sitting here like this. I'm like creeping her out like a Joker smile or something. I'm just default smile. That's what putting the proper food in the proper fuel in my body has done. And it's remarkable on one hand, but then on the other hand, it shouldn't be. The state that I'm in is that of a natural, proper human that all humans should be in, but they're not, because they're putting this poison and sugar and seed oils and inflammatory foods into their body, thinking it's normal. It's not normal. And Maggie is a testament to this too, because oh my goodness, I said to her, JT, I was like, you're 82 now. You're running circles around me and Adam on the farm. You're showing the muscles and you're just completely ripped. I was like, when are you going to slow down? And most people, the life expectancy in the United States is 75. Maggie should have been gone 7 years ago. She's 82 now. I'm like, when are you going to slow down and retire? And she's like, I'm just getting started. Oof. She told me, I believe I'm middle-aged. I've had my kids and my children, but at 82, she said, I believed I'm middle-aged. She said, I think I'm going to live to be at least 120. Easy.
That's
easy.
Awesome.
And people think that's crazy because of what we're used to seeing. But Dr. Chafee, a lot of these people, they've done studies on the telomeres in the human body, and you're supposed to live, the humans are supposed to live 120, 130 years. We don't, because we're in constant states of inflammation because we're poisoning our bodies with these foods for decades and decades and decades. And then we die younger and we're miserable and we have all these sicknesses. I'm upbeat and I'm optimistic, but I was telling JT this. We have a bunch of family over at our house this weekend and they're wonderful. I love all of them, but I'm just so sad. I was just getting a little depressed today, looking around all day. Food. What are we going to eat? What are we going to eat next? What are we going to do next? But it wasn't just that. It was, I'm looking around and someone that was in their 40s recently in my family had a heart attack. Another guy, cancer, type 2 diabetes for 2 people, gout, all these aches and pains all day. That's all I'm hearing. Aches and pains and ailments. Oh, my back's hurting. Oh, my elbows hurting. Oh, my shoulders hurting. And it's all just completely unnecessary suffering while they continue to shovel in more of the food. I put my example out there. I do the best I can. That's all I can do. But it's so like, that's all you can do. You cannot change people, but it's so frustrating seeing these loved ones unnecessarily suffering. And they just, I'm trying not to sound like a jerk, and I feel like I'm turning into a jerk as a carnivore, but this is really how I feel. It's like dealing with a bunch of kindergartners. This stuff is so rudimentary at this point. I get it though. I was the kindergartner before. I was the biggest kindergartner before. So I'm not judging people, but it's what I feel like now that I know it. It's like, this stuff is so simple. You're putting this garbage into you. You're putting highly inflammatory foods in your body, and then you're complaining that your body is highly inflamed. Like, how silly is that?
It's awareness though, Carrie. They haven't stepped into the mindset yet and actually tried to do it and then get you know, when we've all tried the carnivore diet, everybody's watching, you know how good you can feel.
Right.
And to people, you sound like you're crazy.
Oh yeah, I'm the
But
crazy one all
but
day.
but it's a level, it's an awareness that you've developed because you've tried it and you've got the experience now. You've got a new level of awareness. And for me, it's hard for me to get on them because they just haven't, that you don't know what you don't know. I was just talking about Black Panther. You don't know what you don't know. So that's why we need to just lead by example and then use that frustration, channel it away from frustration to fuel, you know. And that's up to you. Everything is just energy, Carrie. So if you're getting that type of energy, learn to redirect it to the right flow, you know, back to the documentary, divert that river flow back to the documentary and say, man, this is why I'm doing this, man, because
Yes.
we can change the culture. We can get a lot of these people just, and maybe the world won't be perfect, but we can sure make a huge difference, man, where majority of people aren't sick anymore. I really believe that, man. So just channel frustration to fuel, you know?
Yeah. Yep. Exactly. That's the purpose of the documentary. That's what we're doing. I've heard it before, and I got to just stick with it. You got to just put your example out there. I know you can never change someone. They're gonna want to change themselves. But
That's on
um,
them. It's decisions, Carrie. We all get to make our own decisions for better or for worse. And
yep.
but what we could do is help them raise their awareness so they can, and give them that knowledge to make a better informed decision. And then
Right.
it's up to them, you know. But if we have an awareness, you know, if you know something that someone doesn't know and it would help them and you choose to keep it a secret, to me that's a sin. But if you don't have the awareness and you don't know what you don't know, then you know how would you teach someone anything? So just remember that you've got a new level of awareness than they do, and just and to not, my coach Bob would say, you, when you start learning things that other people don't know, try not to beat them up about it, you know. Just love them, and then try to help them raise their awareness the best way you know how, you know.
Yep.
Write
For
them a
sure.
letter, send them a card, send them a text. Just show them that you love them, man, and show them your heart and your character. And that might really resonate with them, where they say, you know what, let me pull up one of Carrie's videos again and I'll actually try it listening tonight. You know, you
Yeah.
never know, Carrie.
That's what I kind of did this weekend. I planted a few little seeds, and I'm hoping those seeds will turn into a ripple within them if it gets to that point. The only reason I think I've been getting more frustrated about this lately is just because I know a lot, you're never going to change anyone. They have to decide themselves. And sadly, a lot of them have to get to a point where they're so hopeless that they have to be
Rock
forced to do
bottom.
something about it, rock
Rock
bottom.
bottom.
The thing that irritates me now, though, is learning from my friend Lee Copus, Kent Carnivore, and from my friend Jeff DeProsperous, who both said to me, hopefully they don't wait until it's too late and they lose their colon like Lee did, or they get stage 4 cancer like Jeff did. Which, by the way, when you ask Jeff what caused your cancer, he says, me. I caused the cancer. Eating highly inflammatory foods and putting stresses on my body. So,
Decisions.
yeah.
Maybe
So,
not so good ones. But remember, Carrie, you said planting those seeds. Remember, it's the littlest things that create the biggest results. Like I said, the oak tree is in the acorn, folks. And you can cut that acorn open and get pissed off as you want and look for the oak tree. You won't find it in there, but it's in there, and you got to plant it and be patient. And it's like, you know, when your wife was pregnant, Carrie, you didn't, after the first week, you didn't, week 2, you didn't say, well, where are they? Where are the triplets? Where are they? You
just take your
waited.
time.
Yeah, yeah. You gave it time. You had to be patient because you waited like a man who had understanding. And that's what we've got to be patient with these folks, but we have to plant the seeds. Because you know, we can talk the talk, but if we don't walk the walk, man, then we're no good as a bunch of other people. So the oak tree is in the acorn, folks. We just have to be a little patient, but we have to, there's a season for reaping and there's a season for planting, you know. We just got to be patient. It'll be there.
Yep. Yeah, for sure. Good stuff. All right. Hey, why don't we take a few questions? We got some questions, a whole bunch of questions. Let's see. Oh, Adam, update from Adam. Thanks, Adam. You're the best. Carnivore today. 13 tickets sold for Chicago meetup. Limited spots available. Meet Dr. Hampton Carey.
Wow, 13 tickets sold already. You guys hurry up and get your spot before you just are left out in the cold, yo.
Yeah, I'm serious. I know I'm
Wow.
not trying to create a stir here, but I think it's going to go quick because on Tuesday, my videos have been kind of going faster. We're announcing it on the Tuesday video,
Kind of
which
been
is
going faster. He's the poster boy, you guys. Look how humble he is. They've been
yeah.
juking,
Well,
man.
I would just there's nothing we can do if it sells out. There's a limit to the room and the hotel that we're renting it from. You get X number of people and that's it. So if you really want to go, you should probably do it sooner rather than later. So I guess what I'm trying to get at. Not the Anna, $10 super chat. Thank you so much. Every penny from that goes to the Carnivore Diet Documentary. Real quick mention of that too. You can still participate in the Carnivore Diet movie. There's a free form on there where you can register. But the other big thing is we have the weekly newsletter now, which is completely free. You can register for the newsletter. You can also link on over to the awesome water bottles, the Redmond salt shakers,
I got mine.
all of that right from carnivoredietmovie.com. Thank you so much, not the Anna. She said it goes back to being the captain of your own ship. If you're afraid, then do it afraid. I started living life with the mentality of being my own captain, and it's really changed me. I love that.
My coach says
I
if your goal
love
doesn't
that.
make you afraid, your goal isn't big enough. So the fact that that's what riding the tiger is all about. That's why I got tiger stuff on right now. Like I was afraid to quit my job and to do what I'm doing. But you know what? If you're not afraid to do something, man, you need to go back to the drawing board and to get a bigger goal. It's like when Kerry was about to go buy Bill, he was texting me, man. He was a little nervous. And I said, ooh, that's good. I was worried about you that you weren't nervous because then I would have thought, man, maybe this isn't a big enough goal for you, man. Maybe you need to reach bigger. But it was a big goal. And if it makes you nervous, folks, that's riding the tiger. If I put you in a cage with a tiger and told you go up to him and pet him and hop on him and ride him, ooh, I bet you'd be so nervous. But that's your goals in life. And even facing these doctors that say you're about to die in a few months, what bigger tiger to ride than to say, no, man, I ain't done yet. You guys don't know me. You don't know the decisions I'm about to make. You don't know what I'm capable of. Little did the doctor know. Little did they know. You know what I'm saying? I love that saying. Little did they know,
Little
man.
did they know.
Woo!
That's so cool.
Gosh.
I love that. I love what you're saying too, Anna. That's awesome. That was
Not
one
the
of the
Anna.
biggest
Not that
benefits of
Anna.
carnivore I never thought about starting carnivore was being in utter and total control of your entire life. Something as a human I've never done because there's always been, oh, I'm close, but no, the food is still in control. What am I going to eat? When are we going to eat? And yeah, being a captain, taking ownership. If you're afraid, then do it afraid. Love it. Yep. Squeaky Toys 59, $5. Thank you so much. Hello, watching from BC, Canada. Wow, love you, my Canadian friends.
He's going to be back up there in a bit. And not that Anna. That reminds me of Not the Mama from Dinosaurs.
Yeah.
Not the Mama.
Not the Mama. I remember that. Yes. Thank you so much. Again, every penny from these goes to the documentary. Adam and myself flying out to Canada was expensive. The flight, the rental car, everything for the week. It's all completely funded because of super chats and people donating from the 24-hour live stream. And I know I say it a lot, but I just want to make it clear. I don't take a penny of any of that money. I support myself all through my other stuff. So it's every penny from super chats. Everything goes 100% towards the documentary. So thank you so much for that. Really appreciate it.
I'd like to get this carnivore calendar out there, Kerry, so we could have another little mini fundraiser for the carnivore calendar.
Yes, for sure. That's exciting. Question from Lisa. Hey, Adam, if Adam's still on, are all the tickets for the Chicago meetup still available? Yes, they are. I just tried to sign up, but after I hit submit, it just kept scrolling. They're coming through right now, Lisa. I don't know why that is.
If maybe turn your browser off or, close it out and then open it back up. Maybe there was a glitch, Lisa.
Yeah, or maybe try a different browser. If you're on your phone, maybe try on desktop or something. It should be working though, because we just had some come through from what Adam was saying. Kathy was saying, Dr. Barry says, eat as you can afford. Yeah, great advice. People always ask that. What if I can't afford a ribeye and I can only afford lunch meat? It's 100 times better.
Eat some bologna. Do what you gotta do.
Yeah. Susan. Susan's awesome. Thank you.
Susan is
awesome. Y'all. Wow, the awesome outcome from your Maggie trip. Remember, you have been catapulted into the documentary scene. Yeah, for sure. I can't wait to share what we got. Oh, this is from an earlier conversation. Yeah, those were oil rig drilling pipes. They were very heavy. Adam was killing it. Andrea Lee, question, how is the fasting going? I fasted for 5 days, and then I had 1 day off, and then I went to Canada, and it went fantastic. I'm not fasting at the moment, although I do intermittent fasting because I pretty much Well, not today, but most of the time I eat once a day, so 23 hours and then eat once, sometimes twice.
Yeah, people don't realize the word breakfast is to break the fast because you've been sleeping all night.
Yeah.
That's the word. We say breakfast, but it's break fast.
Yep. Even if you eat it at 3 in the afternoon, you're still breaking that fast.
Hmm.
Charles Rohr. Carrie, you're the guy that got me started your interview with Intentional Carnivore. Oh, I'm so glad to hear that. Shout out Sean, Intentional Carnivore.
Hey, little did he know, man.
Yeah, that was one of the first videos I did too. And Sean, he used the word. I can't remember if I was thinking about the documentary at that time or not, but he used the word. He was just completely hopeless on his couch for years. I could just I could feel his pain, and I'm like, I've been there, man. I know exactly what you're saying, and I know there's millions of other people out there right now that have that hopelessness. As we speak, at this very moment, there's other hopeless people out there, just like Sean is. So
Yeah,
we
shout out
got
to Sean. Go and subscribe Intentional Carnivore. He's really trying to make this a full-time thing, so he needs all the support he can get from you guys. So that would be appreciated for me because he's my buddy. So just shouting him out.
shout out JT looking tight tonight.
Thank you, thank you. It's just the Tiger Gang stuff, man. I love you guys. We're all riding those tigers in our lives, whether you're fighting cancer or you're going after these big goals like Carrie and making documentaries, man. It's all about riding the tiger.
Lisa asks, is the Chicago meetup full? Nope, it's
Mm-mm.
not full. If you had a problem, though, shoot me an email, homesteadhow@gmail.com. It's not quite full yet, but I think it's going to fill up pretty darn quick.
It's going, and it's not gone yet, though, but it's going.
Hey, we got a third one. Yeah, hey, Adam, if you're around, shout out Adam. He set this up. He's awesome. It's been working because people have been coming in, but Adam, a few people said they have trouble and it keeps scrolling. So maybe there's something wrong with the website.
There could be a lot of people on it right now, too, at once, and it's maybe freaking out.
Right. Like I said, if it were me, I would try in a different browser, shut her down, open her back up, maybe try on desktop if it was mobile, but we'll see if Adam can take a look too in the meantime. Mike Shaw TV, $50 isn't a lot at all, something like that, and actually that. I can't swing it right now, unfortunately. Oh, thank you for saying that, Mike. Appreciate it.
Hey, $50, whenever it does come, it's going towards making the best documentary of all time. So what else could you spend $50 better on? You know what I'm saying? I'm telling you guys, you're going to want to have a part in this, because when them tears are rolling down your face and you see your neighbors and stuff watching it too and changing their lives, you're going to be like, wow, man, they were not playing around, man. This is a beautiful, impactful, powerful documentary. And that's exactly what it's going to be.
Marilyn said they don't know they're inflamed. Yeah, I think you're right. Part of it is that they don't. Although one particular person does know because I told him.
Oh, come on, Gary. Don't beat him up too bad.
No, I was really nice. No, JT, you got to see this. He was beating me up. This is what he keeps doing all weekend. All weekend. He pours a big thing of orange juice and he puts it in front of my face. He's like, ooh, don't you want that? And then he takes some ketchup on his french fry. Ooh, don't you want that? And the truth is, I really don't. I was sitting there eating a ribeye. I'm like, ooh, don't you want this? I'm like, I don't want that because you're going to be hurting later. And
they don't know you actually feel bad for them. They literally think you're just like trying to like stay in the diet to like, so that like you're not proven wrong or something, or like out of spite, just because I do miss it, but I'm spiteful. I don't want to act like I miss it. No, once you've made the change, and Dr. Tony was saying, you folks out there that are still struggling with carbs and addictions and things like that, it doesn't truly ever go away. It just goes dormant. And then if something triggers it, it pops up, and that's when we have an issue and we get these cravings again. So just try to avoid those triggers and let them stay dormant. Keep it buried. If you bury it, let it be buried. Don't, try to stay away from things that would unbury it, triggers and things like that. It's just something I was talking with Dr. Tony today.
Yeah. Christine Morrison, it really is decisions. I was going to wait to go carnivore, but Carrie asked me, why was I waiting?
Yeah, you only got today.
We had a freezer full of meat. So I started October 2nd, and I'm so glad I did. Oh, congratulations. So
good for you. We're not guaranteed tomorrow. Yeah.
19 days in, you're past the hardest part now, too. The hardest part is making the decision and then that first week. So congratulations. I'm glad you got going.
Yep. Yesterday's a dream and tomorrow's not guaranteed, folks. We just got right now.
Homestead, how have you seen Sean O'Mara, MD, JD, Health and Performance Optimizing Channel? He's amazing. I have. And you know what? I was talking to him before the 24-hour live stream, and it was just so busy and crazy. We were going to try to get him on there, and I can't remember what happened. I would love to have him on the channel and talk to him more. Um, Shout out Dr. Sean O'Mara for sure. DJ became a YouTube member. Thank you so much. I've been trying to do, I missed it this week. I apologize, members, but every week, Thursday at 3 p.m., I do a members only live stream. But I guess in lieu of that this week, I did do, I think, 1 or 2 members only videos. And I've been doing a lot of members only behind the scenes posts and pictures. So if you're a member, you get access to all sorts of stuff regarding the Carnivore Diet Documentary, filming, updates on myself.
I'm a member myself, and I'm telling you, I get all the tea and all the juice that spilled to all the other members, and I love all that behind the scenes ribeye juice, man. I get, you know.
Nice, appreciate it. Rachel Gard, awesome, Rachel, $5. JT, I haven't ignored you. I'm waiting till after 90 days to do any interviews. It's been a long road.
Take your time, Rachel. I'm filled with interviews, and whenever you're ready, let me know. Take your time. I'm not rushing. Like I said, when you chase someone, it's either fight or flight. So I'm here when you're ready.
We got a crazy one right here. This is a red one. Oh my goodness, $100. Thank you so much.
Wow.
Florida Doc 999, Nelson Vasquez, MD, $100. That's so generous of you. Thank you so much. That's going to pay for transportation down to Chicago when we film Dr. Hampton. Like every time these donations come in, I think about how are we going to extend it out and make it go. Look at what he's doing here. Florida Doc 999. Carrie, please give 2 tickets away to one person on this live so they can go with the family member.
Let's go.
Let's go. Now, how do we do this? How do we do this so it's nice and fair?
Wow.
Ooh.
You put us on the spot, Florida Doc.
Well, first of all, anyone in the comments, leave a comment. Can you be in Chicago? First of all, before we give you these tickets, can you be in Chicago on 11/11, November 11th? Everyone that's interested, leave a
serious inquires only, folks. You know, and
please,
this
we
is
don't want it to
$100
go to
towards
waste.
making the best documentary ever. So these tickets got to go to the right folks.
Yeah, we would hate to do it and then have some empty seats that could have been filled otherwise. So if you can make it 11/11 and you're interested, huge shout out, Nelson Vasquez, MD, Florida Doc 999, $100. Please leave some comments in the sidebar if you're interested, or if you know anyone in Chicago that would be interested. That
Should they do like a hashtag, like Chicago meetup if they're interested in being one of the people to, and then we can maybe pick later.
Yeah. If you could do that, maybe they'll put # Chicago or something like that if you're interested in doing that.
My YouTuber Jasko does that when he's giving away stuff. He'll ask them he'll say hashtag this, and then you're in at least in the contention for the tickets or whatever's being given away.
Yeah, love it. So we'll come back to that one. Thank you, Florida Doc. We're going to check back in after we give some people some time to comment. That's so generous of you, and we really appreciate it.
What should they say? Hashtag Chicago or hashtag Chicago meetup or something?
Yeah, hashtag Chicago. Let's do that.
Okay. Hashtag Chicago, folks, if you want to be in the runnings for the 2 free tickets.
Crystal Firestone, $5 super sticker. Thank you so much, Crystal. Really appreciate it.
Crystal. It's going towards the best documentary ever.
Ooh, we got a couple. We got Robin. Let's see. I'm gonna star these. Chicago meetup.
I'm telling you, folks. I know I say it a lot, but this documentary is going to be phenomenal. I'm not trying to put pressure on it. I'm just speaking what my heart's telling me. This is going to be. It's going to be insane. It's going to be so impactful. Like I'm telling you, I'm stock up on those Kleenex boxes, folks, because you're also not gonna. You're just going to cry from the fact that you're just filled with so much hope that something beautiful like this is happening on this planet and you get to watch it. So amazing, dude. Yeah, I mean, that's what you're getting to watch, man. Real life miracles. That's what this documentary is like. It's amazing.
For sure.
Okay, we got a hashtag Chicago there from Crystal.
Yeah, there's a couple.
You guys are very serious. Put hashtag Chicago.
We got Robin, Carnivorous Grandma. Shout out. We love Robin here.
Love Robin.
Grandma. She said, I can be in Chicago on 11/11, so she's in the running. Carnivorous Dude, he said Chicago meetup. Robin Marshall, I would make it to show my husband. I feel if he heard others, he might see it for his own health. Hashtag Chicago.
Let's go.
And then we got Crystal Firestone for Chicago. If you're interested, please do it soon. Wendy Lee, here's another one.
Yep, hashtag Chicago.
Carnivorous Dude said he will drive. I got that one already. Robin. All right, this is awesome. We got a couple real ones here. Yeah, I'd love to have all of you come. Let's see. Maybe we'll give it a couple more minutes just to be fair in case someone's still typing in there. And then how are we gonna do this? We got 5 or 6 people. Maybe do a random. I could put it in a. I could put it
Put
in a
the
queue.
names in a hat and pick them out, or a box, and random pick it. That'd be the most fair way, is random.
Right. Let's see here. I'm gonna prepare this.
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. You guys, this is a once in a life opportunity. You get to meet up with people. You get to it's like minded people. He's going to be filming with the Netflix camera is going to be there. And I tell you, man, I'm with Adam, man. I don't even care if I got to sweep the floor to help out for this documentary. I want to be part of this miracle that's being made. I'm telling you, folks, I am honored that just to be part of this, folks, and I'm glad you guys are all here supporting it. You guys mean the world to us. You really do. Like, isn't the carnivore community the best, Carrie?
Absolutely. It's unbelievable. It amazes me every single time.
I am blessed to just be part of this. I really am.
It speaks to carnivores too, because there's something going on with that psychologically. I don't know what it is, but that Zen carnivore mood is nice,
It's a
happy
body
people.
at ease, Carrie. It's not in dis-ease. It's a body at ease, man, and it just flows.
Yes. All right, let's see if we got we got another one. Lori, I'm writing these all down right now, so I got a bunch of them here. I just
Yes,
want to
and
make
you
sure
were
I don't
wondering
miss
when we were going
anyone.
to do this live stream here, man. We're going to make somebody's night, that's for sure.
I just added Lori. Oh, Adams just said 18 tickets sold for the meetup, limited spots available. Meet Dr. Hampton and Carrie, so still going through.
That's good. That's great.
Someone said the carnivore calm is real. It sure is.
Yes.
I've said this before. Oh, we got another one. Jeff. I don't want to miss anyone. Jeff, writing him down. You got to be a unique, kind of weird person, and you have to be brave to become a carnivore. I think that's the other reason. Or there's a bunch of brave people here. Every one of these people in the carnivore community is a brave person that decided to go against the grain and do something that everyone else was scared to do. And there's something to be said for that too. Those are the kind of people I want to hang out with.
Yeah, man, they're superheroes in their own. Like, you don't have to, be the biggest meteor, or to crash on and make a big impact, man. We can all make big impacts. Like, look at the moon and how many impacts that thing's got, man. All those holes, like, we could do that same thing, man. We could just, one person after another, just, we all start chucking rocks in the water, and it's one more ripple effect. And we just got to keep chucking rocks together, folks. Like I was saying, the movie 300, we are maybe not that many, but we are so powerful. When energy, my coach taught me, when energy gets aligned, it's like a magnet. If you rearrange its alignment, it's no longer magnetic. The magnetic force has always been there and still there, but it's just how things are arranged. So when you arrange ourselves to work together and to go on these streams and to do this documentary, we become magnetized to everybody. We're magnetized, and they get drawn to this, because we're raising their awareness. So it's just how you align energy up, folks. And getting all you guys together, wow, man, this is one powerful magnet. I'm telling you.
Yes. We got another one, Jeff Schallmeyer from Chicago. I've got all these names here. I got a whole bunch of them now. Hey, shout out real quick. Lynn, support local farmers. By us living this way, we support them. Love that.
I'm
Support
going tomorrow to buy 4 pounds of lard so I can deep fry some chicken with some skin chicken thighs, like Rick. I'm gonna do Rick's fried chicken. If you guys, Bill's Burgers, Bill's Bacon Burgers, they got Rick's fried chicken, and you just need a whole bunch of lard, grass-fed, lard, and then you need some chicken with some skin on it, and then fry it up, man.
Carnivore James said, "Put me in the running." I just did. You're in there. I'm ripping off little pieces of paper. I got.
Oh yeah, he's got the box. Carrie's not playing around, folks.
On top of it,
Somebody's night's gonna be made big time tonight with these tickets.
$100
Yes, like the track
giveaway.
bike.
Let's go. Okay, I'm just gonna check one more time, make sure I didn't miss anybody. Someone said, "What do the blue stars means after some names?" That is, those are members. You can join underneath any one of my YouTube videos. You click the little join button. It's a couple dollars a month, and you become a member. And if you're a member, I try to answer your comments first, and we do members only live streams. You get access to
Hey,
behind the
Bill.
scenes.
You know, and I'm telling you, I'm a member, and I just love being a member of Carrie's channel, man, because I know that the money's going towards making this documentary.
Did you see how
Hey,
fast
Bill, he's
that was,
got a knife.
JT? Did you see how fast that was?
That was quick, man.
You didn't even
I
see
thought it
it,
was
did
a
you?
switchblade at first. You did it so quick.
Shout out Bill Knott, my good friend. Everyone check out Bill's channel. This is the famous Spyderco knife. My brother-in-law is visiting, and he has a Spyderco knife. And he said to me, JT, that's not a knife. This is a knife.
Yeah,
Crocodile.
he
Yeah.
gave it to you, man.
And
That's the
so
line.
I sent Bill a text with the knife casually sitting next to it. And he's like, "Whoa, you got the bigger Spyderco knife." I'm like, "No, not yet. It was my brother-in-law's." You see that little move there too? Bill, I'm coming for you, Bill. Bill and I challenged him before, and I think I'm ready to do it now. We're gonna do like a 10-hour flick off with the knives. How many? You got to do 1,000 in a row, like that. But Bill said you got to close it too. Here's how you close it. See that? It's real touchy what I just did there. That took a lot of talent. It doesn't look like I made that look easy. That takes a lot of talent. You got to do it 1,000 times. Bill, are you up for the challenge, sir? Let's go.
I gotta say, man, Bill is absolutely one of my favorite carnivores to watch. Not just carnivores, man. Just one of my favorite people to just be inspired by. Like, dude is so down to earth. He's so himself. He's so inspirational. He's got like the smoothest voice. I swear this guy could read books, man, and it just would be awesome no matter what book he read. So, Bill, man, I really enjoy watching your videos, and so does a bunch of people, man. You don't stop being you, man. You are just so genuine and kind-hearted. I just cannot wait to see you get everything you want, and God's going to bless you with more blessings than you've ever could imagine, Bill. I really believe that, man, because you are the type of dude who deserves it, man. I love your content, man. You are just so genuine and humble and nice. You know, you're just so nice of a person, man. Love Bill.
Such an inspiration as
He is,
well.
dude. He is, man. He's one of my biggest inspirations out there, dude. He really is, man. So I appreciate you, Carrie, for doing what you did to reach back out on his comment. And God bless Bill, man, for putting his business out there and making that comment, because little did he know. Little did he know. He said he was just going to write a short message, and then it turned into this long thing. It turned into that long thing because little did he know that God was making a miracle, one of the biggest miracles ever happen out of that little tiny moment. So even when you aren't expecting and thinking that you're doing something that could change the world, you could be changing the world at any moment. Even in the smallest thing you're doing has such a huge impact, folks. I'm telling you, little did he know. That's my favorite thing today.
You're tearing me up, JT.
Bro, it's the truth though, man. Little did he know.
I know. I'm so excited for Bill. You're absolutely right, because that's what he said when he was writing that comment. I just intended to write a little comment, and then it went on there. Little did he know, little did I know, and look where it's at now. All of this aside, I'm so happy for Bill, and I tear up a little bit thinking about the day he walks out that front door. Every time I think about it, it's hard not to uh, tear up about it. Um, oh man, you got me balling over here. He
It's the truth, man. I'm telling you, he is such a beautiful soul, and God wanted us to have a leader like Bill, and he wanted us to have a leader like Carrie. So he put these people in our lives for a reason, folks, and you need to take advantage of that and support this documentary, because I'm telling you, Bill is a beacon of light, man, and God bless you, Bill. You little did you know you're gonna change the world, buddy, just by that one message. It
yeah.
is beautiful, folks. Like that cut on Dr. Tony's hand. Little did we know the littlest things can make the biggest impact, folks.
Yes.
So have faith, man, and just live your lives to the fullest, man. Do what speaks to your heart, and that's what he did. And look what happened. Oh, I'm telling you, it is beautiful.
I'm getting emotional and tearing up about it too, because little did I know what an amazing friend I'd make. Bill and I talk all the time, and no matter what happens with anything, we're like brothers and best friends now forever. There's just something. As soon as he texted me, there was just this connection. Like, I can feel this guy's pain. I know what he's going through, the hopelessness, and then just meeting him. We have so much stuff in common. Prepping, knife flicking now, but homesteading, like his place up in Alaska, everything. So little did I know that the whole thought of this was, oh, we can do a carnivore diet documentary. This guy's story will be great. But little did I know
You're
I'd end
gonna
up
have
with
such
a
a
new
beautiful
best
best
friend for
friend.
life.
Yeah. Yeah, man. The Lord is setting you guys up, man, for more success than you guys ever could imagine, man. You just gotta hold the faith, man, and listen to your intuition, man. And you did, man. You said something wants me to message this guy back. And luckily, Bill, I know you said you ignored him at first, but luckily you messaged him back, man. I'm telling you, it's so beautiful, man, what happened.
I'm tearing up and breaking up too because of the generosity of the carnivore community. I can't believe what's going on here. We got another one of these. Look at this. Freebird,
Wow.
$100. This is the second $100 donation. I would love to help others get to Chicago. I'm on day 35. Has completely changed my life. Just found your show a few days ago. JT has such wisdom. Yes, he does. Coach JT. This community is the best. Thank you for everything you are doing. I was hopeless and not anymore. That's amazing.
Wow, dude, that's what I'm talking about. This documentary isn't even out there yet. And
So
look
that's
at all the beautiful, look at that comment, man. Her heart is I don't know if that's a male or female, but that heart is just is speaking and it's vibrating so high, man. Look at that comment. That is beautiful.
so now we have two more to give away. So that's right. That's 4 tickets
4
to give away.
tickets now.
But wait,
Wow.
there's more.
Let's go.
You want to talk about insanity? Let's get insane right now. No insanity, Renee. Another $100. The third one in a row. If you draw Robin's name, throw it
Wow.
away. This is for her tickets. So there we go, Robin. You're going to the Chicago meetup 11/11 on behalf of the amazing No Insanity Renee. So generous.
God
That's
bless you, Renee. You know, little did you know what impact that's going to have on Robin when you made that donation. Little did you know. Ooh, I'm telling you, there is a fire tonight, Carrie, and I don't know if it can be put out. I don't
what
think
is
it can,
going
man.
on. I know this is crazy. Thank you so much, Renee. That is so generous. Thank you so much, Freebird, $100 right there. And thank you so much. I'm going to go through each one of these again. Florida Doc 999, 2 tickets away. Let's draw them right now, and then we're going to go right down the line. But shout out Robin Heron. I'm so happy to hear that. I love all of you, but Robin's got a particular place in my heart. She was on my channel, and I'm not going to lie. I was going to do this truthfully and pull it, but I was kind of hoping to pull Robin out, and she's already taken care of. So, Robin, you're coming to the Chicago meetup 11/11. You and a guest. So that's 2 right there.
Good for you,
And now
Robin.
I'm gonna shuffle these all up here. And these first 2 are from Florida Doc 99, Nelson Vasquez, MD. Carrie, please give 2 tickets away. Here we
Let's
go.
see who's going to be
I'm
the
not
lucky one,
looking.
folks. I hope you're
Here's
listening.
here's the first one. See if I can read my own handwriting. James. This is James. Let's see what I got here.
James, you're going, man. You got the same name as I do. JT stands for James Timothy, man. Let's go.
James, shoot me an email right now. And Robin, shoot me an email. Put in the subject Chicago meetup winner or something obvious.
Yes.
Email
homesteadhow@gmail.com.
gmail.com. We're going to verify those. So we have Robin. I know who she is already. And then we have James. So that is from Florida Doc 999. Huge shout out. And then let's do No Insanity Renee. Again, shout out. She covered 2 tickets for Robin Heron, Carnivorous Grandma, one of our favorites. And then we have Freebird. I'd love to help others get to Chicago on day 35. Completely changed my life. Just found your show a few days ago. JT has such wisdom. The community is the best. Thank you for everything you are doing. I was hopeless, not anymore. We're going to do a drawing right now. Thank you, Freebird. You guys are crazy.
And you're bringing hope to someone who thought they wouldn't be able to go to this too. I'm really telling you, from hopeless to hopeful. Ooh,
here we go. This is
let's
legit.
go. Drum roll.
Jeff Shaw. I got to look back in here.
Jeff, you won, dude.
Jeff Scholmeyer. Yeah. So Jeff, James, and Robin, please email me, homesteadhow@gmail.com. We will set aside 2 tickets each. So that's 6 tickets. I'll tell Adam right away too. We got to
He just said 22. We're up to 22 tickets sold now, plus those 6 tickets there. So this is going quick, folks. And wow, and how generous are you guys? You know, and little did they know, man. Little did me and you know that starting this live stream that we were going to help some people get to the Chicago meetup tonight for the documentary. Little did
It,
we know, man.
and
Ooh.
I'm so happy to meet any carnivores, but the fact that carnivorous grandma Robin is coming, who I love, she was on the channel, I was on her channel. It's going to be so nice to meet in person. It's great meeting people online, but meeting people in person, that's amazing. Um, oh, Carrie, you're making me cry. God bless you. I apologize for that. Sometimes it just hits me. As Bill said to me the first time we talked on the phone, I'm kind of a crier sometimes. It's the truth. We gotta share. We need more of the truth in the world. Why
When the
not? Why
spirit
not
hits
show?
you, man, there's nothing you can do sometimes but just let it out, man. When the spirit hits you, it's all you can do, man. And it's a blessing to feel that way. That's that when you're crying, man, you were happy. That's a beautiful vibration you got in of gratitude.
Yeah, tears of
Gratitude
joy
feels
for sure.
so good, man. It feels so good. And it feels so good to donate like that, man. And so much gratitude in here. What a good vibration. Gosh.
Oh, there we go. Thank you, Adam. Adam, so this was 8:44. Yeah, this was 2 minutes ago. 22 tickets sold. So, Adam, I don't know if you caught all that. I'll be talking to you later, I'm sure, but we got 6 tickets. We got to lock up 6 tickets that can't be sold anymore. 2 for Robin, 2 for Jeff, and 2 for James. And I will send their details after they email me at homesteadhow@gmail.com. Awesome. Hopefully, Robin's still on here. I'm still getting caught up. Oh, Jeff said, hey. Jeff, congratulations. You're a winner.
You know, speaking of the movie 300, there's 285 people watching. We dang near got 300 people. This literally is our army of 300, folks. And you guys are the power you guys have, man. You guys don't understand the power you have in your hands and your fingertips just by your thoughts and your hearts and your action. You guys all coming together. This is putting all of our energy together, and it makes such a beautiful vibration. It just can't be denied out here.
Yeah, it's just crazy, man. So rough, kind of a little bit of a downer day for me today, and this has just completely turned it around. So I'm so grateful and so thankful. I'm gonna just sit here and cry like a baby for the next hour or so.
Hey, all
Uh,
that energy you had, that frustration, now is getting channeled back into fuel. You've switched the directions, and now you feel like your normal self again, man. That's that
yeah,
enthusiasm, man. They
so
feed off it,
generous.
you know.
No Insanity, Renee, Freebird, and Florida Doc 999. You guys are awesome. Thank you so much. That's just wonderful.
Yeah, you guys have huge hearts, man. I'm telling you, such big hearts. Thank
There
you.
we go. There we go. Robin's crying too. We're all crying, Robin. Let's go.
Yeah,
Robin, I'm really looking forward to meeting you in person. I'm thinking Emma might come out too, so you can meet Emma too, but it's going to be a
Emma's
lot
such
of
a
fun.
sweetheart. She actually took a photo with me in my Paw Patrol suit, man. Like she wasn't embarrassed to do it. So shout out to Emma, man. She's so sweet, man.
We got another
Oh,
one. We got another one. This is getting crazy. What is going
Kathy,
on
no, you
tonight?
just didn't.
Kathy Tittle, $100. Let's go 2 more.
Wow. You know, guys, what man, little did we know, man. I
What is going on tonight? What is it? Is there a full moon out? What are we doing here tonight? This
wow.
is amazing.
Hey man, we're talking about the documentary, man, and it is a beautiful thing to be part of. And I think everybody in the chats feels just like you and me do, man. We're honored to be part of this.
All right, well, let's pull it. We ready to go?
I'm ready, dude. I am
Let's go.
psyched.
I'm blind. I'm blind pulling. This is a fair pull. We've got Lori. Lori.
Let's go, Lori. You're going. You're going,
Lori's
girl.
going. Lori was in the, yep, I got Lori started. Lori, please email homesteadhow@gmail.com. 2 tickets. Yeah, send your info and confirmation and all of that and where we could send them to. Amazing, Kathy. Kathy Tittle, $100. Unbelievable.
Wow.
This
When
is
the
nuts.
spirit hits you, man, it hits you, man. In whatever way you feel inclined, to say a prayer, to send someone love, or to make a nice comment, to send a donation. Man, that's all of it's beautiful, no matter what you guys choose to do, man. When the spirit hits you guys, just let it flow, man. God bless you guys.
That's amazing. That's $400 in just a couple minutes. Just one, two, three, four. Absolutely amazing.
Hey, it's going towards a great cause, it really is. We're gonna get this is gonna be the best documentary ever. It's gonna be huge. It's gonna be big, man. It's gonna make a lot of impact and bring a lot of hope.
Awesome. Adam shouting out, there's the GoFundMe.
Yeah, I
Appreciate
think
that.
we hit over 1,000 donations the other day, Alia said, right?
Unbelievable.
We've had
Yeah, another
over
thing too.
1,000 separate donations to the GoFundMe. Like, wow, man. I mean, and that's just that's just the tip of the iceberg, you know. Like it's all going towards this documentary and these beautiful miracle stories and these superheroes we're filming.
Amazing.
Call us the next Marvel, man. We're filming superheroes out here.
I'm so excited for the fact that we hit 1,000 too, just because it's such a humbling and significant number. But when we're going to one of these big streaming services, we say, this isn't just us doing this. This whole community, look at 1,000 people they want their voice heard.
Yeah.
That's huge. That's going to go a long way when we go to one of these studios and try to get them to show our documentary for sure.
Mm-hmm.
Eyeball Paul, love the name. Love your videos. I'm on day 3 of my carnivore journey. Quit energy drinks, quit soda over a week ago. Feeling great and inspired by your videos. Good job.
Good for you. And you know what? 3, and then next thing you know, put a 0 behind that. You'll be at 30. I'm telling you, it's coming, and you're gonna feel great. Good
In the
for
blink
you.
of an eye, you will blink your eye and you'll be at 30 days and you're going to feel fantastic.
Wow. Good for you. Proud of you.
This is just crazy.
There's
Wow.
a lot of magic happening tonight, Carrie. Can you feel it? I feel it, man, over here, man. I'm feeling all sorts of types of ways. You guys got me all feeling all sorts of ways tonight, man.
Oh, we got a change up right here. Lori just said, talk to my traveling partner. Unfortunately, I can't go, so pick somebody else. So someone else is going to get a chance. Thank you, Lori, for saying that. I appreciate it. I don't want the tickets to go to waste or have some empty seats. So I still got the box here.
Okay, all right, we're going to see who's going to get lucky here.
Chance right now.
And God bless her honesty, man. Thank you.
Marshall, that's fitting, right, JT?
We had Marshall from Paw Patrol. No.
Paw Patrol, Marshall.
Man,
Marshall, you got it.
Two
tickets. Two tickets for Marshall.
Oh, Carrie, we got 2 more donations, dude.
Oh, my goodness. Marshall, please email homesteadhow@gmail.com. So let me keep track of these now.
And put in the subject, Chicago ticket winner, so he can see it real clearly. Maybe even put some stars next to it so it really stands out. This guy gets a lot of emails.
So I pulled Lori out. Thank you for your honesty, Lori. I appreciate that. You're giving someone else a good opportunity. So we have Robin, Jeff, Marshall, and James so far. And now it looks like there's some more craziness going on in here.
I'm telling you, people are feeling the spirit tonight, man. It's just hitting them, man. It's a beautiful Saturday, folks.
David and Melinda Delgado, who have been so generous in the past. I recognize you. I recognize your names, and I appreciate you. And you guys are so generous. $50. We would like to donate a ticket also. Hey, JT, praise the Lord. Thanks for glorifying God. We know that all this is possible with God. Amen to that.
Yeah, if God's on our side, who can stand against us, man? This documentary is going to be the best one ever made, folks. Who can stop it? Nobody. Because God's with us, man. And look at you people. You guys are feeling the spirit tonight, man. And you guys understand these are miracles we're filming, man. This is beautiful, dude. You guys are awesome, man. Let's go, Carrie. I'm ready for another pick, dude. I'm juiced, man.
Let's pick
I'm ribeye juiced, man.
This is the other one were for 2 people. This is for 1 ticket. Let's go. Wendy,
let's go.
Wendy's got the 1 ticket. So Wendy, shoot an email, homesteadhow@gmail.com. And this is nuts. There's another one here. This is like, I don't know what is going on. This is incredible. This is like the biggest live stream ever. It's just a random live stream, and now this is happening.
Robin Marshall says, was that hers or is that first name? Was that someone's first name or?
The first one was, we got Robin, Carnivorous Grandma. That was the only Robin we had, I believe.
Oh, okay.
Robin, we had James, we had Jeff, we had Marshall. Oh, is she asking the last name? Let me double check.
Yeah, because her name is Robin Marshall.
Let me double check here real quick because I started a few of these. Sorry, 1 second here.
You're all good.
I want to be sure here.
How do you donate, John Pates? Go to carnivoredietmovie.com, and then the GoFundMe link will be on the website, and you can be a donation 1001, and that would be awesome. Because like I said, this documentary, this is going to be amazing. I can't wait to sit back with my wife and my son, and I'm going to be so proud showing this to my family and all my friends, and not just proud of us, you know, and proud of you guys, but proud of the people in the documentary, man, for putting their business out there and being such big leaders and beautiful people, just literally like they're angels on this planet, man, for doing this and putting themselves out there. And they're going to change so many lives, man. Little did they know by getting into the carnivore diet, how many lives they would change. Like Bill, it's going to happen, man. This is beautiful, dude.
So, Robin Marshall, you were asking, is this for you? Yes, it was you. It was you, Robin.
Ooh,
We got two Robins
Marshall.
coming. I just wrote down the last name. Robin Marshall, that was you.
Congrats,
Awesome.
Robin Marshall. Wow, the Robins are on a roll tonight.
Yeah, for sure. Wow. Okay. Oh my goodness. Dude, JT, what is going on? What is going on?
Hey, the
You guys are
spirit of the
nuts.
documentary is that's what's going on. People are feeding off your enthusiasm, Carrie. Carrie, when you make the commitment and you fly out of the country, you don't understand that little action is making such a huge impact on people, man. It's the enthusiasm, and they know your heart's in this, and they know the people you're filming, their hearts are in this. And this, like I said, I can't wait to show this to my family. I'm gonna just cry the whole time, dude.
This is nuts. Les Kaiser, another $100. Hello from Ohio. You guys changed my life.
You've changed your life as well. You really have, man, because
You took
it's your
control. You're the
decision.
captain of that ship.
It's your decisions. I can't make a decision for you, but if we helped boost you up and encourage you, man, that's awesome. That's the least we could do out here.
We got another one. Two to go. Les Kaiser, thank you so much. Let's do it. Ready?
I'm ready. Let's go. Who's going to be lucky?
Mix it up.
Pretty soon they're all going to just get picked at this rate. This is insane.
Yeah, we keep going. We're going to have them all. Crystal Firestone, you have just won 2 tickets from Les Kaiser. So generous, Les Kaiser. Hello from Ohio. You guys changed my life. Crystal Firestone, you were leaving some fire comments there in the sidebar. So we appreciate you. So shoot me an email, homesteadhow@gmail.com. But wait, there's more. Kathy Tittle, who donated earlier, $100. She said, this is for Wendy to have a friend. We got $50 earlier for Wendy, and we said 1. We're changing that 1 to a 2. Wendy, it's you, and you can bring someone with you. You and a guest. You and a friend, you and a guest. You got 2, Wendy.
Wow. I'm telling you, you guys are just so generous, man. That generosity is going to make someone's day so beautiful, man. They're going to have so much joy in their heart when they go to this.
This is I've never seen anything like this. I don't know what is going on tonight. They just keep coming in now. Look at this. $150.
Wow.
2
From
tickets.
Brian. Thank you, Brian, dude. You know what? The only energy you can receive in life is the energy you send out. So you guys, God bless you, because you're going to get this money back 10 times fold somewhere else because you're so generous. Like, God bless you guys. Like, you're going to have a lot of good energy coming back, man. I'm going to say, give me the list, and I'm going to say a prayer for all these people tonight, Carrie. I swear, dude, because I'm going to send energy right back to these folks, because they're sending out good energy. They got to receive good energy back. I'm going to make sure they get some right away.
Man, this is crazy. We're going to fill the event up tonight, which is just an amazing blessing. This is crazy. Keister, 747, $150. $150. That's a lot of money. 2
That's
tickets.
3 tickets.
Well, they said 2 tickets plus a little for YouTube.
Oh, okay.
And awesome. When you say YouTube, that all goes to the Carnivore Diet Documentary. I don't take any of the super chats. All go towards the documentary. So that's $100 for the 2 tickets, and then 50 is going right to the Carnivore Diet Documentary. Thank you so much. Let's go. We still got some.
Let's go.
We're gonna get them all. Let's go. Mix them up.
Come on.
Carnivorous dude.
Man, you're in.
Carnivorous dude. Shoot me an email, carnivorousdude, homesteadhow@gmail.com. You are in. We will be meeting.
John Pate says, how do we donate, Carrie?
The best way to donate is to go to donate.carnivoredietmovie.com. And there's a link on there to go to GoFundMe, and that's the best way. That's how we get the most bang for the buck. Yeah, you can do super chats, you can do whatever you want, but that's the best way. Donate.
These are super chats coming through, right?
These are super chats.
In case he's wondering. So if you want to do what they're doing on the screen, you could do a super chat. But wow, dude, there is just so much beautifulness, man. It's Saturday, right? I'm kind of having an out of body experience here, man. Like, you guys are just put me in such a good vibration, man. I wanted to come on here and help carry and just spread some more carnivore, but you guys are just taking it to the next level. You guys are spreading the carnivore love now. You know what I'm saying? Wow.
It's getting crazier too. I can't believe this. This is nuts. I got to click on this next one now. Keister 747, $150. Incredibly generous. So thankful. So
Thank you,
very
Brian.
thankful. Now here's another one though. Common Plants Queen.
Let's go.
$200. Okay, where's the bacon suit, JT? Give me the bacon suit. I'm gonna do the bacon dance. Where's the bacon suit? I'll go up and put Marshall on right now. And
you guys want me to get the bacon suit? I'll go get it.
No, this is nuts.
I swear I'll start dancing in the bacon suit. If you guys are gonna, man, I'll get the bacon suit just for everybody who donated. Woo!
$200 and so generous. $100 for the tickets. And then 100 for the Carnivore Diet Documentary.
Wow.
So we got to pull another one. We're almost out. We're almost out.
Let's go. Let's go.
I can't.
How many's even left, Carrie?
Mix these. There's 2 left. So you got a 50-50 shot.
What a beautiful miracle, dude. Wow.
Not the Anna.
Oh, hey, I just said not the mama. Remind me of not the mama.
Not the Anna. 2 more. You want to guess. Not the Anna. Shoot me an email. homesteadhow@gmail.com. What are we even at now? I don't even know what we're at now. Hopefully Adam's watching this one. We got Robin, James, Marshall, Jeff Shaw, Carnivorous Dude, not the Anna.
Not that Anna, girl, you're in.
Crystal Firestone and Wendy W, who had 1 and then was up to 2. So that's 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16.
Wow, Plant Queen, people. I wish I knew your real name. Thank you so much. You are a beautiful soul and a generous person because you are going to you're just putting joy in someone's heart, man. This is it's amazing, dude. They're going to create a memory they're never going to forget, man. They're going to meet friends. They're going to take photos. They're going to laugh. They're going to smile. This is a lot of beautiful things that are going on.
This has got to be like some sort of record. I don't know. Like we had Dr. Barry on. I was so thankful. And we had a whole bunch of super chats, but it was nothing like this. This is insane.
Hey, man, we got the Spirit of God in here tonight, man.
But wait, there's more. Here we go. Here's another one. Freebird, $100.
Is that take care of the last one in the box?
This one's for the documentary, they said.
Okay.
God multiplies.
He does, man.
Look at that. You guys can't see my sidebar. I've never seen a sidebar like this. It's red all the way down. Red. Just insane. Thank you, Freebird. Thank you. I'm gonna click every one of these again. Freebird, you're amazing. Common Plant Queen, you're amazing. Keister 747.
Brian, thank you.
Kathy Tittle.
Kathy, love you.
David and Melinda Delgado, who are always so generous. Kathy Tittle again. No Insanity Renee, who really threw up a firestorm when she said, "Hey, Robin's going on me. Robin's going." What a cool thing to do. What a generous person. Freebird again. $100. Freebird, you started this.
Yeah,
there was one before Freebird. That.
You know, little did Freebird know that by donating $100, you would make so many smiling faces. Little did you know, man.
And then we had Florida Doc 999. I think that was the first one, and it just went crazy from there.
Yep, Florida Doc 2, man. Little did you know, man, what you guys would start here. You guys are beautiful. This is why we're making this, man. This is such a great community, and I would like to have more of this energy flow out to the general population, you know, and just increase this beautiful community together, man. I'm telling you.
I can't believe it. Like I thought this thing's like a month away or whatever. No, it's 11/11. It's a long time away. It's like you said, it's gonna fill up. I said that earlier. It's gonna fill up fast. I'm 32 tickets. That's insane. Yesterday it was like 4. We are selling out fast for sure. This has been crazy.
It's a once in a lifetime event, man. This ain't gonna happen all the time. And once you let it pass up, it's gone, that opportunity. So, you know, you got to strike while the iron's hot. And man, God bless the people who donated, because there's gonna be a lot of smiling faces because of you guys.
For sure. You guys are amazing. You got me crying over here and tearing up, but it's tears of joy. JT, you're amazing. I don't want to wrap this up. I just want to keep going all night, but unfortunately we gotta end this at some point. We got a whole bunch of family at my house and they're all waiting for me over there. I can't wait to tell them all what just happened. This is so exciting. I'm gonna be bawling on the ride home. Thank you guys so much. This is for all the hopeless people out there we're trying to reach with the documentary. you guys are giving this all for them. It's just incredible.
They're
Thank you
bringing
so
hope
much.
to the hopeless. I'm telling you guys, and we can always make money back, but this time we spend together, it's literally priceless, folks. It's priceless.
Yeah. And thank you so much, JT, for joining me, man. What a powerful little collaboration we did here tonight. It was just last minute. I was talking to JT, my good friend, on the phone. I'm like, dude, join me on the call. It'll be fun. I need to talk to my coach. I'm going through some things like lots of emotions lately, lots of
Absolutely,
excitement, lots of
buddy. I
stuff.
love you, man. I'll always be here for you, bud. I'm
I love
always
you
here for
too.
you.
Likewise, I'm here for you forever. You have my loyalty forever for sure. And so do all you guys in the carnivore community. You guys are just amazing. It's
Yeah, and shout out to my Tiger Gang, man. I love you guys. You guys are beautiful. And even if you're not in the Tiger Gang, man, the carnivore community means so much to me, man. That's why I'm doing chatting with carnivores. I absolutely love you guys, and I love your stories, man. You guys mean the world to me.
another $100.
Is
Another
that the last
$100.
ticket then?
I have no idea what's happening. I just logged in, but here's another 100. I love what you're doing, Carrie. I'm so grateful for you and this lifestyle. They didn't specify, but we got one left. Let's just do it. Let's give it away to the last one. Jeff, you won the last 2 tickets.
Wow.
So
Little did we know that and little did they know when they said #Chicago that they would not only be entered the win, but they would win thanks to all the generous people. Home office. I wish I knew your name. And God bless you, man, because I don't know what's going on either besides just the spirit of the Carnivore Diet Documentary. And God is powerful, man. God is good, man, and life is amazing and life is good, and we got to share these miracles with this documentary. And thanks to you guys, man. I'm gonna be sitting there with my wife and my son and everybody else watching this at the Homestead House, Montello, world famous Montello Theater, and we're gonna be bawling our eyes out watching this documentary. Thank you guys.
Thank you guys so much. This is just crazy. I'm
Yeah,
speechless.
next time I got to bring my bacon suit. I feel like I'm underdressed now.
I think it's over. JT, I'm bad at math and it's going through so quick, but I think it's almost like $1,300.
That's amazing. And wait till the carnivore calendar comes out, folks. You guys can I got some big things in the works for you guys then.
That's exciting stuff. 18 people are going.
Thanks to generosity. Yeah, thanks to big, kind-hearted, compassionate carnivores, man. I'm telling you, man, there's that I love that saying that your daughter came up with, man. Compassionate carnivores, because that's what you guys are, man. And I feel the same way, man. And I'm just so drawn to you guys. Just the compassion, man, you guys have for sharing stories and supporting each other. It's amazing, man. We're going to make a lot of difference in this world. And like I said, that movie 300, there wasn't many of them, but they made an impact, and we're going to make a bigger impact. This is beautiful, dude.
So many wonderful comments too. So I wish we could see it all night. We got to end it. We got to end it there. This is absolutely amazing. Thank you all so much. I'm just going to keep saying it. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. You guys are incredible.
Thank you, Gary, for allowing me to be on here, and thank you guys for listening to my crazy self. Hopefully I didn't scare anybody off too bad. I love you guys, so I really appreciate you guys.
When you leave here, you don't just leave and go to YouTube. You go to JT's channel, Poco Moonshine Family. I got the link. It's right in the description below. All you do is click on it, go check it. Like, seriously, you guys are fired up and inspired right now. Watch some of JT's inspirational videos. They're the best. They're the absolute
My goal
best.
is to be like this guy and hit 100,000 subscribers one day. I'm on my way. I think we're on our way to 39,000. So if you guys want to help me get to 39,000 at least, woo!
Go do it. Go do it. Go do it. Keep this love going tonight. This is a crazy night. So
thank you guys all so much. Thank you, JT. A special night, man. Little did I know. Gosh.
Look what happened. Crazy.
Yeah. What a
I'm so glad I did that. I wasn't even going to do this live stream tonight. Look at what happened now.
Hey, little did he know, man.
Little that's how we'll end it. Little did I know. Thank you, JT. Thank you, everyone. Thank you, Carnivore
community. Goodbye, guys. I love you.